GMAT is one of the exams that an applicant can write to be eligible for the admission process at MICA. The advantage with GMAT is that it really develops your analytical writing skills and your critical reasoning skills, which are very essential in cracking the MICAT as well. So as you prepare for the GMAT, you're also preparing for the MICAT.
The GMAT exam, I personally feel, tests you holistically, tests your understanding of words, tests your understanding of English, the language that we all speak, tests your analytical abilities through the IR and quant sections, and I think that's very important for anybody to go through before getting selected into an institution, because it tells the institution how well groomed the individual is. Even with the writing section in the GMAT, you are not just testing the analytical abilities, you are testing how that person expresses, how that person puts logic to everything. And all of these factors that I just mentioned are very important, particularly for managers. And since B schools are all about creating managers, I think GMAT is one important exam that every B school should follow.
GMAT is a very important part of the application process. If your application is lacking in any kind of any parameter, so GMAT can compensate for that. Let's say academics for that matter. It's sometimes difficult to be really consistent over the periods of time. GMAT can compensate for a lack of let's say academic points that you have in your application. Other than that, it reflects on your aptitude, on your decision making skills, on what kind of a person are you, because in terms of time management, in terms of any other management skills, so it really adds value to your application.
MICA has, the application process for MICA is such that they take into account both the GMAT and the MICAT. So the GMAT is a prerequisite for somebody to sit for the MICAT. So what happens here is an exam like the GMAT, which tests your verbal, quant, your speed and accuracy, your writing skills. It gives you a very fair idea of how the candidate's aptitude is. Over and above that, the candidate then goes on to write the MICAT.
For a candidate like me, it's very important because I personally don't believe in the CAT being a very good or effective measure to granting an MBA, because you can, at some level, you can crack the CAT, so it doesn't become so much about knowing how to crack it than about ability. With the GMAT, it's a simpler paper in terms of how clear it is on what it is assessing you on. And for somebody who's very clear about what they want to do, the GMAT is sort of an extension of that clarity for me.
It is a very important part, because you do not get to give your MICAT without giving your GMAT, and so it's a first step for the process, admission and application process.